Well, guys, it is the time of the month where it is December. We're all in the holiday spirit. We're on our sweaters. We're on our blankets. You know, wearing those ugly sweaters with our hot cocos in our hands, and you know, just relaxing, sitting on the couch, watching our shows, spend time with the family, and you know, just think about the whole year that just happened in 2021. And unfortunate that during this year we were still in the pandemic, but there was truthfully an apocalypse upon 2021, especially in the community of Dokkan Battle, and I want to talk about it in the beginning. So this video is going to be an unusual video that I don't really make that often, or I don't really plan out, but this idea came into my mind, and I just want to, just reminisce the past and what happened on this year of Dokkan 2021. And of course, guys, before we talk about that, please leave a like and also subscribe to this channel, and also comment down below. And of course, please share this video to your dogs, cats, parrots, octopuses, everything. I'm not sure what I'm saying right now, but share them to your adopted parents, I guess. Yeah, let's go dive into the apocalypse of Dokkan Battle 2021. All right, so as I was saying, that I want to talk about is the past of Dokkan 2021, and you know, it started pretty normal, right? It's the New Year's, we're all just having a fun times. A new banner just came out and everything. And then, of course, it was the most hype banner, which is the Step Up LR banner that came out on Dokkan on 2021, the beginning of January, right? Well, you think that it was normal, right? But nah. Not in global, right? Okay, in JP, it is pretty normal that they don't fuck up, right? Well, there's another version, which is the global side, which, as we all know, the global Dokkan is pretty much a meme at this point. So what happened at the beginning, it wasn't that huge at all in Dokkan, but it was pretty, like, I would say minimal, of an issue for Dokkan in the beginning of 2021. Well, if you haven't know about the issue that they had on Dokkan on Global, was that apparently in the banner itself here, there was an issue found in the banner itself here, and it was, if I remember correctly, found, or I think it was posted by I Seriously, who is a very good person in the community. Shout outs to him for giving the leaks and everything. But I think he posted a tweet under the post of the global side of Dokkan on Twitter, posting that the tech Goku, the base run one, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he was abatable in every step instead of the STR Super Saiyan God Goku. So yeah, he was only abatable on the 10th as the 10th character, and the 5th step as a guaranteed SSR. So of course, all of us being dummies and everything, we did not notice that going on, because apparently, I mean, I did see a post of somebody saying that they got the tech Goku on the if I remember correctly, on the 5th step as their guaranteed SSR unit. And, I just thought, oh, okay, well, they got, they got an LR, which, it was, featured or guaranteed at least, something like that, right? Because you're at least guaranteed at least one of the LRs on the 5th step. Well, all of us being dumbos, or, not noticing everything, well, apparently that tech Goku was not supposed to be as the guaranteed for the 5th step, and it was supposed to be the SCR God Goku, or the UI Goku. And of course, that did cause up a little bit of a rumble, a fire on the Dokkan community. I mean, it wasn't that much of a fire in the Dokkan community, but it was like something that they should have at least looked into and you know, people were pretty mad about it, actually. If you pulled this Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku, you could have gone the God Goku, honestly. Like, you could have got that UI Goku on that spot. And I do think that was kind of fucked up that Dokkan actually did that. And honestly, they could have actually given you that God Goku instead of that Tech Goku instead. But unfortunately, they did is what they did is that they did a maintenance on that, and they temporarily removed the banner for 41 hours just to fix this banner on the global side. And of course, all Dragon Stones were refunded to who performed, and I don't think the steps were reset, but you know, if you were still somewhere on the banner, you had like at least like, you know, how many rounds you have in it, because I remember it was only 3 rounds that you had to do on the Step Up LR banner. And so of course everybody was just going crazy, saying like they have to refund you know. That kind of sucks that people who got the Tech Goku didn't get the UI Goku, because I remember that time the UI Goku was actually a pretty good LR during that time. So I mean, he's still fantastic to this day. So but instead you got this Tech Goku, which he was not supposed to be a guaranteed featured on the fist up at all. So they fixed that. And of course, you know, as they, you know, go into maintenance, they took down the Summon banner. I remember quickly, I don't think it was on a maintenance. I think they just took down the banner down for 41 hours, and then they fixed it. And then players got to keep the characters as the progress to the Step Up banner was left. And of course, all players got their Dragon Stone refunded, and they all got their, I think every player got 10 stones for this issue. So that was the #1 thing that, you know, that started from the apocalypse of Dokkan 2021. And, you know, it wasn't that huge, but, you know, maybe to people it was pretty huge, but, you know, we all knew that it was going to guarantee that they're going to fix this banner and, of course, give us all our stones back. And remember correctly, I did all the stones. Well, actually, I did 2 rounds myself, and I got 600 back from that banner itself. So I got 600 stones, and then I did the last round of that, I think that, yeah, of that rotation on that banner, and I think I kept all the characters. Yeah, we all kept the characters, so I got pretty lucky in the banner, but I didn't, thank God that I didn't pull that trash Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku. But, you know, but I feel sorry for those guys that who, you know, got that Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku as the guaranteed feature on the 5th step. So that was the very first one that, you know, it wasn't that huge, but it was, you know, spread around in the community of Dokkan, and it was a pretty shit show. But not of like these, you know, I do think this was the second topic, or the apocalypse of Dokkan. It was actually more of a shit show than what it needed to be. So #2, Global Dokkan again strikes again, right? Global Dokkan strikes again, and this time it was actually that Global Dokkan did broke for a while. Remember correctly, it started around before it started right after March, or actually no, I think it was the beginning of March. Remember correctly, I'm not too sure when was it, but it was March, going into the Gold Week units, which was the GT duos. And I think we were in the middle of, no, because April was the another duo units, which was, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but it was during March. Or was it going into PyCon and Geneva? I'm not too sure, but it was in the middle, somewhere around there in March, or even at the end of March. So what happened is that, okay, well, here's another thing what happened. So let me go actually grab my notes here just real fast for you guys. So I think the app updated to 4.14.3. So with the new update, an issue occurred where the apps may crash when you say support items in the stage on the map or during even battle. So fortunately, items did not work, because remember correctly, this was before the memory support items came to Global Dokkan. They were implemented in, remember correctly, the 60th anniversary on the JP side on January, and for some reason Global got this really early, around March, at the beginning of April, more correctly. And you know, we get, usually when they drop stuff on JP, Global does usually get the stuff really early, and I'm pretty sure they have everything, you know, correctly coded into the game and everything, but apparently they did not code this right into Global Dokkan. They were not ready for this at all. So what happened is that multiple events have been temporarily closed to this issue. Others have been postponed until the issue has been fixed. So there was no content. Like literally, there was no other content in Dokkan Global for like, I would say, a week or two. I think it was like a week. They have to close everything down. There was no events that, you know, that could be used with the with items. So I mean, you could still play Dokkan, but don't use any items at all, because otherwise your game will crash. And remember correctly, that did, you know, made a lot of people, you know, worried about why haven't they fixed that. I mean, truth be told, all they could have done is what, you know, just fix it within like a maintenance, like within like what, 10 hours. But no, no, for some odd reason, Global Dokkan took I think it was like a week and a half, if I remember correctly, a week and a half where nothing was not playable at all. Nothing was playable. We all thought, okay, never mind, this is not playable. We all pretty sure that they're going to fix this within like within an hour or two. No, unfortunately not. This took so long that Global Dokkan was not playable, that people were memeing on Global Dokkan for a while, saying that the game it's not fixed. You know, like events were coming through. I mean, we were having the World Tournament during that time, where if they actually did not postpone World Tournament, people would have lost a lot of motivation, and you know, their apps were getting crashed and everything, and you know. It was a fun thing that happened during that time, and people were just not they were not having it. Like it should not have took that long just to fix their own game. It was broken for like at least a week or two. So the issue has not been fixed yet. Players are asked not to use any support items while challenging any stages before issue has been fixed. Affected areas was question mode, story mode, growth events, and also challenge events, portal memories, excluding Z battles. So extreme Z battles were still on, because you know, you can't use any items. But I mean, that was the only thing that was actually on there that people could have done, is just grind out, you know, Zenny. I guess people were just grinding out Zenny. So close events were closed was the Awakened Power Trials, New Horizon, you know, the Hero Examination events. I think the, you know, other ones, I think everything, you know, Dokkan Boss Rush was closed down, Super Battle Road was closed down, the Punching Machine was closed down, the Fighting Legendary Goku was closed down, the History event, Extreme Super Battle were all closed down. You know, every single event that used items, it was closed down. And of course, they had to postpone the World Tournament of, I think it was the 36th World Tournament. And that was proposed into, remember correctly, to April of I think it was the middle of April. That was when we have the World Tournament, and that was actually pretty you know, that did kind of actually motivate people not to play Dokkan for a week or so. I mean, it was just horrendous, and people were on Twitter just memeing about it, saying like, come on, fix your game, I want to play your game and everything. You know, there was nothing to do with just play Extreme Z Battle, just to grind out Zenny. Link leveling, I'm pretty sure people were not down to link level, but you know, it is what it is. What else was happening in there? Yeah, it was just like it was just a shit show. Like it was like Dokkan was in the middle of a fire, is saying, oh, this is fine, we're fine. But no, it was not fine at all, because people were just complaining about it, saying we want to play your game. And eventually, around I think a week or two, they posted an emergency maintenance and updated to 4.14.4, fix all the issues, and which was released on March 17th. So I think it was, yeah, March 17th. So it was around like a week or two, if I remember correctly. So all players received as 3 Dragon Stones for the issue. And of course, sword events were closed due to the issue. We're given 5 Dragon Stones issue from in the announcement of related issues to use as support items, and then 2 Dragon Stones were distributed to all players for emergency maintenance, and of course, postponing the World Tournament, you know, until the April of 2023. Sorry, 2023, the April 23rd. So, yeah. That was actually a moment of where Dokkan did really fuck up, honestly. I don't know if like they were in the middle of like, you know, exchanging, you know, developers in the middle of it. I mean, I don't know what was going on with Dokkan, but it was like a week where we had no news of nothing. They all they put up is just like a notice on the tab, and it said, "We know this is gonna happen. We're gonna fix this." And so for the notice, and it was just dead. Like it was just dead silence for a week. Nobody knew what to do. People were on Twitter just memeing, making fun of it. And people were making videos on it saying that Dokkan's broken, Dokkan's dead and everything. But, you know, that was a really interesting year where during March when that happened. And, you know, that was one of the apocalypse of Dokkan of 2021. So, yeah, that was actually a shit show. So, point number 3, the fourth one. So the fourth one was, you know, it was not something related to, I would say, well, it kind of is, but it's actually not in-game stuff like that, but it was actually, more correctly, it was the implementation of safety notes. So there was, yeah, it was around June, July, around there, where, more correctly, the JP set of Dokkan, they put this notice on the tab, and they said that devices with rooted or jailbreaking or a modified version of Dokkan or hardware that modifies won't be able to log into Dokkan anymore. Safety net was full implemented and has arrived. So that was when we all thought, oh, okay, so bots are dead, you know, private servers were dead, you know, all fire bots were dead, everything, and we all say, oh yeah, and everything. So why am I bringing this up? Well, if I remember correctly, during this time, people were going crazy with this, honestly. It wasn't a big thing, you know, as like, you know, the whole global being the global side of being broken and everything, but this had brought in an uproar, just a little bit of uproar, where people were complaining on how, you know, the safety net was on, you know, now people can, you know, do the foreign bots, and people have been talking shit about the foreign bots with modders and everything. Remember correctly, I'm not too sure if that's the correct thing, but remember correctly, the safety net thing was just, you know, a shit show where everybody was just like saying, oh, finally Dokkan has came back again to the golden age where we don't have to worry about, you know, bots, you know, going around, and, you know, now we don't have to see the SR friends anymore. And, you know, it was an interesting thing what happened during that time. And, you know, I don't remember too much about this, you know, this era of Dokkan, but it was a very interesting time where a safety net did brought up a lot of issues. I mean, that brought up a lot of people, and they were saying that Dokkan is now great again, you know, better than Legends, if I remember correctly. It was just a thing that I just want to bring up to the apocalypse, and which was, you know, a small thing. So going into the fourth thing, the fourth point of the apocalypse of 2021. All right, this one's a little more of a meme slash, you know, a thing going around in the Dokkan community. So if you have not know, the greater sign or slash the hot take. The hot take. All right. So the hot take was a meme going around on Dokkan, actually. Well, it's been around on every other community, but it became a thing where people got very serious on these greater signs as there's, you know, as they tend to be. If that's the word I'm saying. Okay, so what I'm saying is that this hot take here, this hot take, or this greater sign thing, caused an uproar in the community of Dokkan, where people were just talking shit about each other, saying that this unit is not the greatest, you know. It honestly brought the community to where I was just sitting back on my chair, just looking at these hot takes or all these greater sign things, post it, just sit back, watching them just talk shit about this unit, or this unit is greater than that. You know, it was a mess of a show. And, you know, then people started to, you know, do these greater sign or hot takes just for clout. And this has been going around for, like, you know, actually until this day now. Actually, these greater signs have been going around until actually December, and people are still doing these hot takes where, you know, all they do is just hot take and then gain some clout. So that's really much it for this greater sign thing. And, you know, this has caused a lot of uproar in the community, where to the point where Dokkan tubers were like saying, nah, this is just stupid, and people have been really arguing about this unit's better than this unit, you know, bringing up like a really old unit's better than this old unit, or this new brand new unit. It's like, it was just, I just don't want to think about it. To be honestly, I just wanted to just sit back and enjoy the show and let the fire just be on, like, just let the fire go. So it was a, I would say it was a great moment, but also a sad moment at the same time, because people want to clout because of hot takes. Because these hot takes, for some reason, they get people so rallied up that they get so mad about this unit, this XYZ unit is better than this unit. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It's a mobile game. Guys, it's just a mobile game. Don't take this sign right here that serious, because, you know, you're gonna go crazy. If you're gonna go crazy over a sign, I just kind of sad, honestly. That was like the saddest thing ever that I seen in the community Dokkan on Dokkan on Twitter. It was just a really sad thing. And to this day, people are still making hot takes that don't make any sense, that are atrocious hot takes, and all they want is just clout while the hot takes. And people take the bait. People do really take the bait off these greater sign or hot takes, and it's just, whenever I see these, you know, hot takes, I just laugh about it and then go on my day, because I know that all they're for hot, like, all they want is they want attention, they want followers, and they want just clout. So pretty much all they want is clout for these hot takes, and that was hilarious. Even to the point where they actually think that this unit is actually better than this unit, and it comes to the point where other people add other Dokkan tubers just to get their points out and everything. And it was just a whole mess during that time. And I do think this is this sign right here is definitely one of the apocalypse of Dokkan 2021. All right, I don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to see this greater sign anymore. It's just an atrocious thing, and I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so the fourth one, I remember correctly, I think it's the fourth one. The fourth one has been recent, actually. It was the most recent one ever. And of course, if you have noticed, it was the airplane mode glitch or bug, whatever. The airplane mode glitch. So, okay, I have a lot of things I'll talk about this airplane mode glitch here. And it's so hilarious that this glitch got spread so quickly to the point where everybody uses glitch, and they were posting like high numbers of units just doing like 14 million attack stat, 15 million attack stat, even like just ridiculous high numbers, and that, you know, the units are not supposed to do. So what happened during this time is that it was like a month ago or two, where somebody on the Reddit, they posted this video saying that, oh, there is a glitch happening on Dokkan for both Global and JP, where if you when you click off of Dokkan or something, you know, click off of Dokkan, or you know, just exit out Dokkan accidentally, and then you're on airplane mode. So what you do is that, you get into an event, right? Get into an event, make your team, everything. Click off of Dokkan, turn on airplane mode, go back into the screen, or go back in Dokkan, and then go back into the home screen, and you see, you know, Dokkan and everything loading in, and in that moment, it says, you know, you don't have the Wi-Fi. It pops up a little error saying, oh, do you want to, you know, check your internet if it's working or not, and everything. And correctly, that person, what they did is that, so they click cancel, and you'll show that that you're trying to go back into the game again, and then you click off the airplane mode. Actually, no. It's been a long time since I remember correctly, but I know that you have to do with something with the airplane glitch mode, where you have to go airplane, and then you just go click, and then double click again on this little pop-up notification, and then you turn on, and then you put cancel again, and then you'll go back into the home screen again, where you see, you know, the home screen units on the front, and then you go back into your settings, click off airplane mode, and then you go back into your game again, and then once you load up, your characters have full key and a lot of stats in their. It's like because the boss unit just shows up, and of course you see all the key stuff, like right in the key, and then once you go in, like once you get into the game, you'll see that units are like having a lot of attack stat, which is what not the game supposed to do. So apparently, I think it's that the airplane mode thing, I think, doubled up on the data, and then apparently it messes up with the characters, where the passive and also the data potential system also having double the effect of the passive. So units were having like a lot of numbers. People they were doing like 5 super attacks in one turn, even 6 super attacks in one turn, and you know that's not how Dokkan was is supposed to work as it intended. So once that video came out, everybody was been doing this airplane mode glitch, you know, not thinking about the consequences of this airplane mode thing. And lo and behold, once this airplane mode thing got, you know, vastly spread around like wildfire, people were doing it like they were just doing this little meme thing where like they were passing like every event. Like there were also people like screenshots of people like doing 0 attack stat because they did it multiple times, and you know. Ultimately, it crashed Dokkan. Not only did it really crash Dokkan away, but it just caused an uproar where everybody's been using this glitch, and then it took like at least a day or two, or probably a few days, before Dokkan actually posted a note on the maintenance side, if I remember correctly, saying that, oh, we found the glitch. I was like, well, you know, people are saying that they, you know, I'm pretty sure people on the JP side and also as well on the global side, they checked on the Twitter and they saw these people, you know, posting this little 14 million attack stats and everything. So they probably just noticed that and you thought, okay, we're gonna put this up right now, and then we're gonna get this maintenance done here, which is for fast and everything. So it took at least like a couple of days before they did a maintenance thing. Global and I think JP was first. They did their maintenance and then they fixed it. And of course, JP got their newest update, 4.20, and they fixed the glitch. So, why is this an apocalypse? Well, after they fix, or you know, in the notice, it caused a huge uproar in the community where it says here, beware the accounts of any users found conducting improper behavior by exploiting this issue may be suspended without notice due to violating the term of service. Once an account is suspended, the user will no longer be able to log in and play anymore. Please check out the term of service and enjoy the game while following the rules. So, okay, I'm gonna let you know. Those 2 paragraphs caused a huge uproar in the community where people thought, oh, we're gonna get banned, we're gonna get banned, we're gonna get banned. It's just ban. You would not see a day where people have been posting, oh, we're gonna get banned, oh, we're gonna get banned, you know. It comes to the point where the whole community was very scared that the accounts could get banned, and they're saying, oh, well, if Dokkan, you know, is gonna ban my account, well, I don't want to start over again because it's a hella grindy game and I don't want to play anymore, so I won't play Dokkan. You know, oh, finally I'll be free from playing gacha games. And you know, and truth be told, you guys are, if they do ban you guys, you're probably gonna start over again, and you know, it's gonna be a hell of a grindy, you know, hell of a grindy thing. But you know, it just caused a lot of issues that people are saying, oh, we're gonna get banned, asking Dokkan tubers, are we going to get banned, you know, should we be scared of, you know, of getting banned, everything. But you know, truth be told, it's been over a month on the JP side and nobody got banned at all, and it's been over at least what, 3 weeks already on the global side, and nobody has gone banned. But right, people are still bringing that up, saying, "Are we still going to get banned?" And I'm telling you guys, at this moment here, December 6th, 2021, you're not going to get banned at all. So don't bring up the ban thing ever again, because it's already been like at least 3 weeks and a month on the global side in JP, where at this point nobody's going to get banned, and it was just a huge uproar in the community where it divided people a lot, where people who didn't use the glitch were praying the downfall of people who were using the glitch to get banned, just so that the community just can go to like that they could crumble, shatter into pieces. And it was just hilarious because I think it was just stupid that people that didn't use the glitch were praying the downfall of people's accounts that use the glitch. Sure, yes. I don't think it's worthy of, you know, getting banned or getting your account banned, everything, but no, I don't think it's a big of an issue. You know, getting your, like, there are a few things that could get your account banned for sure, honestly. Like stone duping, that was one of them. That definitely, you know, got people's account banned for sure, because that was a thing back in the day. I'm not sure when was that day. I think it was like around like 2015, more correctly, around there, where people have been stone duping in their gift box, and people definitely got banned for that. And there is some other few glitches now that is not brought up to light, but I'm not gonna bring it up. That could definitely get you 100% banned, because it is something that it should never go onto public. Otherwise, people are gonna be using this glitch for their own benefit, and they're 100% going to ban you for that. That is actually 1% ban worthy, and I'm pretty sure people already know what it is. But for you that don't know, I am not gonna say what it is, because I don't want that to go, you know, like wildfire in the community. So yeah, the whole airplane mode glitch was a very fun thing happening in the Dokkan community. It was just really fun to see people using this glitch, and then, you know, people were just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get banned. I'm going to get banned." You know, people are going to get banned, and you know, months later or, you know, weeks later, nothing has happened. So I think that is it for the apocalypse of Dokkan 2021. That was just, you know, a whole lot of things that there's also a few things that I want to talk about, but I think those were the 4 main things that I want to talk about the apocalypse of Dokkan 2021. It was a lot, and I'm pretty sure nobody thought that Dokkan would have so many issues and this year. Honestly, it was truly an apocalypse for Dokkan for this year, and hopefully next year nothing, you know, goes, you know, wrong next year. But I'm pretty sure something will happen next year. So hopefully 2022 is a better year for both for both the community of Dokkan and also for Dokkan itself here. So that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and of course, and if you do like this type of videos where I talk about the, you know, about the history of Dokkan, or you know, just make fun of Dokkan, because right now there's nothing to do on Dokkan right now. You know, I mean, you can grind out events out, but there's nothing to do. There's no content, so it just came up in my mind. I just want to talk about the, you know, the issues, or, you know, the apocalypse of Dokkan 2021, and it was a really hilarious one, just to take back and, you know, look back in the days and see what caused this. You know, it was just very hilarious to see how 2021 really caused an uproar in the community of Dokkan, and it was really interesting, you know, to look back, and it was, you know, some fun times, and you know, it was very, very, very good to go back and, you know, visit the past. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. Of course, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below, and also if you do, you know, if you watch the full video, please like comment down saying the apocalypse 2021. I think, I'm not sure, but other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.